Okay guys, today we're going to be showing you how to disassemble these controllers for your NES and paint them. Basically, we are doing a NES giveaway on the channel very soon, and it's a custom NES, and these controllers does need to be painted black. So we are disassembling them. You will need a 4-way. These are 4-way bolts inside these controllers. These controllers is the cheaper versions from eBay. You can pick them up off eBay. I actually got an unboxing video with a link in the description on the unboxing video if you're interested in these controllers. Just search my channel for that video. So when you're disassembling them, you got 6 bolts. Just take your 4-way and neatly undo your bolts. Be kind of firm when pressing down and twist them, because they can strip on you, and if you get a strip bolt, well, that's a pain in the ass. So let's disassemble these. As you can see, we took him out. You can get a place to weigh your controller and just dump it upside down, and the bolts will fall out. Now you can take your bolts, all 6 of them, and put them up where you won't lose them. Here's our 6 bolts. Now, when you get right here, you can just unwrap this, and this ain't even glued in, it just sets up, just lift up. There's your board. Once you get your board removed, you can set it to the side, and then remove your buttons. And you can set them to the side, just like so. And looks like one of the bolts is stripped from the factory on this guy, which is going to be fun to get out. I'm going to have to go get my other toolkit. Okay, let's find us a nice 1-way that will take the place of that stripped 4-way, and hopefully we can spin it out. Bingo. These little toolkits, this is a Husky, come in handy, as just a universal kit. Now we can remove this. Well, I forgot one. Okay guys, we got the Nintendo parts right here. Now if you're saving this, you can actually try to peel it off, but the best way to do it is just mask it, this inside part. We are not touching that, so we are going to be scuffing the area with a scuff pad. You can pick these up at AutoZone or Walmart, or anywhere like that, and just go around and scuff everywhere you want to paint. Just don't hit the sticker, because you can then just decal out, and we don't want that. We just want a good even coat of paint on the whole thing. Now when you're scuffing, as you can see, the controller will change colors. It goes to like a dingy type look. You just want to scuff as much as you can. Now before paint, once you get them done scuffing, guys, these still need a little bit more scuffing, but you want to use you some dish soap and clean it off, or wax and grease remover. Most likely if you're doing this at home, you got dish soap. So just take your little dish soap, pour it on your little scuff pad, just like so. Put you some water on your scuff pad, and go with scuffing. And don't spend too long around the sticker, because it will get soft from the water. And then rinse it off. Now once you get it rinsed off, dry it. Take your towel and just dry your controller off. Be gentle with the sticker, and you will want to set it to the side and then let it dry on off naturally. As NES controllers, we got them all scuffed and cleaned. I am going to paint them black, but I'm going to mask the sticker off with tape. Now if you're doing this at home, like I said, you're probably using spray cans. I'm actually going to be using Dupli paint on these controllers. You can pick that up at any Advance Auto. Okay guys, back to the concept that we are doing this. Set this to the side. Okay guys, back to the concept that you are doing this at your house. You're going to use whatever you got, because most likely you forgot the tape and the other supplies. So we have clear masking tape here. Kind of sticky, actually very sticky. So what you want to do is take it, just like so. Put it on your t-shirt. I don't know if you can actually see my t-shirt or not, but I'm going to put the tape on my t-shirt. Just a couple times. And try to make it as sticky as I can. Then you will place the tape over the controller, just like so. Next, you will cut the tape. We got a craft knife. Best thing ever to actually do this kind of stuff with. Same goes for this side. And once you get that cut, you want to go around your sticker. With your knife. And then peel them off. And you now have your controller masked off. Actually, I see a little spot we need to get. That's no biggie. Then make sure all your edges is mashed down. Make sure ain't no tape that's on your controller touching anywhere, because you want all that white to be painted. If they are, you can just cut it and move it out of the way. Okay guys, what we have here is the paint setup. I'm going to be using this little guy and using a little bitty Evo compressor. Yes, I'm using that to paint with. That's basically all you need for HVLP to paint something this small of a job. Now, once you get your parts all masked off clean, you can take a little bit of wax and grease remover, and just where you touched them, just quickly pretty well wipe them off to get any grease and stuff, because that can cause fish eyes. But my hands has just been out of the soap and water, so I'm going to chance it. It should do great. Never had any problem with stuff like this small. Roll the tape up into a ball with sticky, and then take your sticky tape, place it down, then take the little plastic controller that you painting, stick it down too. Make sure it goes underneath it, because no one will see inside of it. And that also sets it up off of the piece so you can get a good even coat of paint around it. Now you need to do all your controllers like that. This is what we're going to be using today. Dupli Jet Black from Paint Shop and the Gloss Clear Coat. Now this paint is pre-mixed ready to spray lacquer. We'll make sure it's actual, you know, good to go. But I'm going to tell you a little secret about this paint. It goes on very extremely thick, even being pre-mixed. So, if you want a smooth finish and not something built up extremely a lot, then you will want to thin your paint. A lacquer thinner is the best thing to use. Now I have done thinned this paint because I have used it before. As you can tell, I actually did a engine block in this for a car. Yeah, you don't need high temperature paint to do an engine block. That's just a gimmick to get more money out of you. Car auto paint can hold up to way more temperature than that high temp shit. Cause think, the hood of your car gets way hotter, especially in the summertime. So you want to stir your paint. Same with the clear coat, it's ready to spray. That's the actual good thing about the lacquer clear coat. But go ahead and just stir your paint. Make sure it's stirred up good. Okay guys, this is the little gun we are going to be spraying the controls with. It's a HVLP, little touch-up gun. Does great for small jobs and stuff. Actually, it's quite a bit of orange peel on bigger items, but as small of an item we got here, this won't waste hardly any paint and won't take much paint at all. So the next step is get your gun ready. This gun is cleaned and ready to go. It's actually got both filters and pressure regulator on it. Okay guys, you will need about a half cup full. Should be plenty enough for this. Now what you don't use, the good thing about Dupli colors ready to spray, is that you can pour it back in the can. And you can put a mask on and put gloves on. Basically, I don't plan on getting too messy for this job, so I am not going to put gloves on. And I am outside, and I'm not going to wear a mask. But that don't mean you shouldn't wear a mask. Always wear a mask. Yeah, always. Don't be like me. But here we go. You want your gun set at about 25 PSI at the trigger pull. That means when you pull that trigger, you want 25 PSI on your regulator. Some guns spray at 30, some guns spray at 40. It just depends on your gun. This gun likes to be around 25. That was the first coat of paint. Now you want to give your paint at least 10 minutes flash time. You do not want to coat it too fast. And the first coat you want kind of a light mist coat. That's kind of what that was. It just covered extremely well. As I said, that little touch-up gun does super good for what it is, especially for small stuff. Now your little button holes in here, you do not want to try to spray them holes because you will run it and make a mess of things. You can come in with a little brush and paint inside these holes before the clear coat, where your bolts go. But let's let it dry and flash up, and we put a second coat on here in 10 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and put a second coat of paint on these. We used pretty well, just a quarter of a cup. That's what I had in it. Now the gun is starting to leak right here when this plastic seal needs cleaned out a little bit better. I'm going to go clean the gun before the next spraying. But these are controllers, and if you really wanted them perfect, you can always sand them, and we do them. That goes the Dodge needs a wheel end down the road. I can fix that for you, sir. But anyway, like I was saying, we got a little bit of heavy buildup on one of them right there. But once the paint settles, it might smooth out. I ain't too worried about it. They are controllers, and they go and look nice once we get clear coat on them. And if you really wanted them perfect, you could block them down. Now, next thing you want to do is clean your gun out good and install your clear coat. We got pretty well a half cup full of clear coat in this gun. That should be plenty. to do these controllers, probably overkill. Good thing about this, as before, this is ready to spray. You can just pour it back in the can if you don't use it. Dupli recommends you wait 1 hour before applying clear to your nail lacquer paint. Now painting outside, you are going to get dust and some bugs in them. That's how come most people use a paint booth. But as I said before, these controllers does not have to be perfect, because I do intend this system to be played. So they did turn out quite nice to be a quick paint job outside. Now guys, we can let it dry, then take a knife and carve out around a sticker decal right here and peel a sticker off. So we're going to let it tack up, dry, and then we will peel off the sticker and we assemble the controllers and see what we got. Two controllers pretty well dry to the touch. They have pretty well cured. Now we want to peel this up. So to peel it up, just take your knife, reach under it, the tape if you can, and then just peel upward. Try to keep it even. Bad thing is I am not being even with it. Now I am. And just pretty well peel it. Okay, here we go. And there's a controller. Looks pretty good for a fast paint job. Now we can go ahead and reassemble them. Said before, we didn't do it, but you could take a little brush and paint it inside of these before you laid your quick coat on. We didn't do that, as I didn't think it was too important. But if it's something that bothers you, you can either take a Sharpie marker or just a little brush and touch the inside up. It don't bother me, not one bit. I'm gonna grab your controller and go ahead to insert your buttons. On this controller, they just drop in like so. There's no getting them mixed up in any way. Then take your little thing right here with your two little contact pads. As you can see, that's your contact pads. You just put it down just like it came off. Pretty straightforward how they go on. They go on just like so. And then here's your D-pad. Your D-pad. You just drop it down like so. Take your buttons. Make sure your contact pads this side goes up. And just drop them in place like so. When you got that all assembled, you can take your board. Here's our board. And it all just drops down like so. Now you, and they did. Went together a lot smoother. Now, once you get it together, make sure your buttons still feel good. They do. We can go ahead and reassemble it using 6 screws that we took out of it. They do look okay. Got a little bit of orange peel and fingerprints on them. Got a little bit of dust too. We've been working on them. That dust is wiping right off. They turned out great for controllers. You can use them and shouldn't have any trouble with them. The clear coat is hardened and very durable. So all in all, for a cheap set of controllers with a little bit of paint tossed on them, I say we done great. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. The controllers turned out pretty great. Clear coated and in jet black. The whole system is actually going to be done in jet black. Now, if you did not know, we are building these controllers actually for a Nintendo NES that I am going to offer in a giveaway soon on the channel. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and notification bell, because we will have all the details about the giveaway once we finish with the system and it is tested and everything, and how to enter that giveaway. But definitely hit that subscribe and notification, because this is one part of the giveaway. Whoops. It's fine. NES controllers painted black. Yeah. So next will be us fixing the system and painting it and getting it all ready to go. So far, they are videos of that Nintendo NES. If you want to check them out, it's got its own playlist. And check out, see if you enjoy what's done to it so far. And let me know in the comments what you think about this video. And if you paint your controllers. And what way do you usually paint your controllers? Or any more cool controller ideas. I'm going to be installing LEDs in controllers soon, but not these. But I will be installing LEDs in an upcoming video. Sooner or later. Yeah, as soon as we get a chance to. Yeah. But I finally got a chance to get around painting the controllers. Yeah. So subscribe and hit that notification button. Appreciate it if you do. And stay tuned for more content. And definitely stay tuned for information on when we're going to give away this Nintendo NES. Yeah, coming soon. So, see you then. Take care. Bye-bye now.